welcome to the stage one of the founders of Los Uff Das. I've already told you she's my wife. It's true. She can tell you about my farts. I don't know. Please put your hands together for Nicole Blessing.
Well, Daryl, my farts are hilarious, and that is why Fred and I have been together for 18 years. Yes, we have been married for 13 years. And I have finally now bonded with my mother-in-law. Yeah, turns out she is quite the Anglophile. Yeah, way back in the day, she got up at 4 a.m. to watch Princess Diana get married. Yeah, and she has opinions about what's happening now. I made the offhanded comment, well, I guess the coronation showed us, side pieces everywhere. You keep believing. Oh, that triggered something. Mary was like, oh, that Camilla. She is horrible. Oh, she just knows how to talk dirty really well and then follow it up with the dirty sex she talked about. And they have told people for centuries that royalty is decided by God unless, you're king and you decide that you want to be a tampon in that, and then Queen Consort becomes queen. Yeah, she is, if you don't want to get kink shamed, probably just avoid my mother-in-law. Yeah, she is referring to Tampon Gate. I don't know, for those over 30, you might remember that. Back when Prince Charles said he wanted to be a tampon in Camilla. Yeah, for those of you who don't remember, you can watch it, on last season of The Crown. Or you can watch that little SNL clip where Dana Carvey transforms into a tampon and then is given to Camilla. Yeah, fun times. But, I'm, as Fred said, he probably didn't know that his mother was that salty, right? No. But we are originally from Minnesota, and being from the upper Midwest, we're not exactly like the lower Midwestern part. No, I sorry, but it's true. I received a text that was a wrong number from a Minneapolis area code. It was, a woman asking, if her kid could come over and play with Will. I was like, well, I think Will should carpe diem. I'm okay with it. But, wrong number. I don't have a child. I just have a dog and a kindergartner next door who's very interested in my life. And, Annette texted back. Turns out we grew up really close together and now we're friends. Because as comics, we have to keep making new friends to invite to our shows, whatever state we might be in. And yeah, there is a kindergartner next door who wants to know everything about my life and then follows it up with, do you have anything gross to show me? Rumor has it you have a dead lizard in your backyard. I would like to get eyes on that lizard. One day this child will rule this country. I miss being a kid. I really do. Little responsibility. I do not miss Catholic school. Yeah, in Catholic school, if you fart in church. Yeah, I'm going there, Fred. Did an angel speak fart? Yeah, because it reverberates off the pews. It works much better in cathedrals because, everything is stone and wood. Now you all know what we learned in Catholic school. It's true what they say about nuns. They have no fucks left to give. And an excellent command of the English language. Yeah, between the nuns and all of the Wheel of Fortune I watch with my grandma, I am amazing at Wordle. Yeah, anybody else play Wordle? Yeah. How many does it take you?
I don't know. 3.
Come on, Ethan.
3.
Really?
I read a lot of books.
Okay, I'll give that to you. I'm usually 2 to 3. I've been called a witch on Facebook, and I'm like, no, just taught by nuns. Yeah, Catholic school is a weird place to spend one's youth because they think all the world's problems can be solved with a candlelight prayer vigil. Yeah. Only time they ever trusted us with matches. And I would always be sat next to the girl who was like, they're just not giving peace a chance. No, Megan, flying a plane through a building doesn't really scream peace, but this is probably why we only have health class together. Yeah, the Megans, you might remember them. They were ones who are like, astrology is the devil's work. It's like, are you bitter because you're a Virgo? That doesn't seem like a popular sign. But yeah, Megans are different than Karens. Okay, Karens want to be up in your business. They want to know what's happening all the time and be involved. Megans are way too self-centered for that. No, they just, it's all about, them. They are always dressed in yoga attire, but they're never going to any yoga classes. But they're ready. They're ready. They have those running strollers, and they travel in packs, but they're never running. No. They have vision boards with really miscellaneous, stupid things. Like, on my vision board, I have the Fendi bag that Samantha Jones had in Sex and the City when she went to visit the girls in LA. But mine is the authentic one because now it's vintage. Yeah, my sister, she's a Megan. Yeah. No sympathy for me? Okay. Yeah, thank you, Fred. I know you have to because you took vows. But no, when she was starting to have kids, now she has 4, but before the kids, she calls me and she says, guess what? I'm like, I don't want to. We're starting to talk about having kids. Yeah, I'm not doing this with you. I'm not. Dad was so unsupportive too. Why is nobody supportive of me? Do you know what Dad said? Should her get off the pod? How did you know? How did you not know? Yeah. See, my parents, let's just revisit the farts. They were all like, you know what? It's better to be out there in the world than inside of you. So you just own that. And you live with it. Oh my God. Yeah, so the Megans, we'll go back to them now. Yeah, they were very into, like Jane Austen. The Regency period. I was more of a sci-fi girl. Thank you, Fred. I appreciate that. I will take whatever I can get at this point. Yeah, but they're the ones that totally just obsessed with it. I went to Jane Austen Improv. Did anyone else go to Jane Austen Improv? Thank you, Dee Dee. I was waiting for that because I went with Dee Dee. Yes. Yes, and it's it's hard to do because you have to know about the period. You have to know all of the works of Jane Austen, but it also attracts the Megans. And yes, they came and they sat with us and said things like, when I was in AP English, they let us read Wuthering Heights, and I can't believe they did that. Another one was like, wait, hold my tea. I enjoy Pride and Prejudice. I'm really more of a Sense and Sensibility girl. And there was part of me in my head that just snapped. And I wanted to just jump in there and be like, you know what? I went Wuthering Heights in the 6th grade and the nuns didn't give a shit. I have Mansfield Park, emblazoned across my ass. Well, I'm sure, some of you probably got that, on spring break and just have a butterfly there because that's how original you guys are, Megans. And I had it put there by a disillusioned librarian turned tattoo artist. But no, I didn't do that. Fred talked me down. He was like, you know what? Just take a hit of Earl Grey and just breathe. Because Jane Austen Improv is the whitest thing you can do in LA. It really, really is. I guess thank you all so much. I am Nicole Blessing. I give you all my blessings. Dad loves that. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Not Nicole Blessing. Get up here, Fred. We'll take this end. Okay.
Yes. Nicole Blessing, ladies and gentlemen, sentient beings of Indian strength. Yeah, I was also at that. I can attest to the description of the Jane Austen improv. If our table had been playing LGBTQIA plus bingo, we would have been the free center square.